once I start hearing that thing and seeing them inside the car, all you hear is click, 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 and then like the bush, and then all you see is just
the bush is touching you now.
the bush is touching me. So I go, and then the car just goes airborne. Boom.
What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Culture Shot. It's me, Uri,
David,
and today we have a very special guest.
Oh, they call me my alias is Tambito. My name is Jesus.
We got Tammy, the infamous Tammy.
Infamous Tammy.
Finally on set.
We got him. We finally booked him.
We booked it.
Oh, it's a book, right, guys?
It was his
Finally, they finally bailed me out.
We bailed him out for the weekend so he can come and film with us.
yeah, he has a very tough agent to negotiate with.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lewis.
But alright, so let's get right into it.
So get your shot glass. Yep. It's a tradition here.
Cheers, guys.
Ready, guys? Boom, boom, more boom.
Tastes like shit.
Feel like shit?
Yeah, I don't like it.
No? Are you a more of a blanco or reposado type of guy?
I'm a more of a blanco.
Blanco? Yeah, see?
This was it, right?
Yeah, reposado, yeah.
This is the bottle?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but reposado kind of just like burns me a little bit more.
Really?
Yeah.
If I could be honest, I don't know enough about liquor to like really decide, so I'm like, if you say that one's better, then I always thought the reposado one was a smooth one.
I guess everyone has different palates. Everyone has different, and it depends on tequila too. Sometimes.
Yeah, it depends because I know like the ¿cómo se llama? Casamigos. Casamigos. It had a very slow run. Mm-hmm. Like I mean, very light run, very short.
That was
run.
a very summer drink.
You could beer us,
but it wasn't.
Give him whatever.
I didn't really like Casamigos.
Like a Corona.
You didn't really like Casamigos, which on the Blanco?
Yeah, well, I only tried ever the Blanco.
Oh, you never tried the Reposado?
I never tried the Reposado.
Probably twice as worse.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I believe you.
know? Because, I don't know, there's some people that
now you're not going to be...
I feel like it was a very, like, the more that drink. You know what I mean?
What?
The Casamigos?
Casamigos?
Like, I feel people drank just to say, like, oh, we're drinking Casamigos.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. So who's the creator of it?
Honestly, I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
I thought
George Clooney.
George Clooney? Oh, so that's definitely pushed by the...
By the media.
Yeah,
By Spain. George Clooney, wow, I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
So, yeah, because I stumbled like over a TikToker that's like very professional about like liquor and all that shit. He was like, rule number 1, don't drink any famous person's liquor. Like, they're all trash. It's all hype.
Have you tried the Rocks tequila?
I heard...
Tamarana?
Tamarana? No, guess not.
Tamarana, no, I never even heard of it.
No? Oh, that's pretty smooth, bro.
Probably drank it. But no.
It was pretty smooth. I liked it.
Who had I forgot what movie he made. It was a funny character.
Kevin Hart?
No, it was a white like Italian kind of guy.
Is it Tamarana? I'm kind of doubting it was Tamarana, to be honest with you.
But anyway, it was a skull. If anybody can help me out, it was a skull. It was like a real skull. Like he made some funny commercials with it. But that one, I tried it.
Yeah.
Avoid that alcohol, bro. Again, he was a famous actor. I just forgot his name.
You know what's a really good one? The one that you gave me a shot one time, and he wasn't the first one to actually put me onto one. Ronnie was the first one. De Leon. De Leon is a good tequila.
Thank you, guys.
De Leon's a very good tequila. It's Twist it to me, sir, please.
De Leon, I went to Washington, D.C. to watch Grupo Firme one time.
Ooh, nice.
I took a whole bottle of De Leon. A whole bottle, bro. It was me and my cousin's friend.
Yeah.
We were like, it was like a 5-hour ride.
So you only got 2 knocked out of 5
hours, right?
5 hours, 2, just taking out. And what I loved about it is that when we got there, we didn't even get there like losing memory. Yeah. We got there straight to the hotel. Literally had parking in front of the hotel, which I thought it was like something like like 5-star. That shit was in the middle of Getty Square kind of thing.
He was like, "Yo, this is bougie."
Yeah,
in this room.
Yeah, I'm over there, hopping out with a sombrero.
That was the De Leon effect.
That was we hop out like, oh yeah, we're a VIP. We popped out a nice. It was like
a nice full loco.
Quarter was a valet.
Quarter. Oh, the story.
How was the view?
The view.
The hotel, like, so you thought it was like a 5-star hotel?
Yeah, because there was like a whole restaurant in the bottom.
Damn.
A whole restaurant in the
Like
bottom.
like a restaurant or like a bodega?
No, restaurant.
Restaurant?
And then the check-in was maybe about the size of this counter here.
Okay.
Point is that we go upstairs. They give you a code to go upstairs. Not because it's bougie, because it's ghetto. You get what I'm saying? Like, you literally walk down a few maybe next block, bro, and there's like quartermans everywhere. I swear to God.
Quarterman as in crackheads.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Allegedly.
Well, they're all over there, but nobody bothers you.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
But you go to the first corner bodega, and you're like, nah.
No way.
But it's not as bad because we're fucking, we're
Used to it.
We're used to it.
You're in DC, no? You said. Mm-hmm. But DC isn't it like very ghetto. DC, like
That's
very,
what they said, and I believe it now because like
you
I was
saw
walking
it.
distance from the White House.
Cause I heard that supposedly like the White House like a street.
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah,
White
it's a
House
street.
ghetto. Is just like a street from the White House is nothing but like straight.
Yeah, like across the street.
like South Yonkers type shit. Not even.
No,
Even worse.
Don't disrespect Yonkers like
Worse,
that.
sir.
Worse, sir.
It's like Chicago over there.
Yeah, it's a little up there. It's up there. It's up there with the the only thing is it's rough when they have curfews after 10 o'clock or something time.
You have martial law in there?
No, you can't buy alcohol.
Oh, okay.
You'll have places like you can buy food, drinks, all that stuff like that. Just no alcohol.
What?
Even if the store had an alcohol at the closeout section with a security guard in front of it.
Did you drive around or walk around like wherever you went to?
For the most part, I walked around.
Yeah.
Because, sorry guys, the arena was 2 blocks from where we were.
Oh,
at.
nice.
So that was one good thing. Then the White House was then there was like a strip, during the weekend. It was like a Sunday, I think it was. No, the concert was Sunday. I think we were there Monday. Point is that it was like a little festival going on.
Yeah.
That didn't feel nothing weird, everything was nice and whatever. But once a certain hour hit, bro, you already know.
Really?
Go to your hotel.
Be on your toes.
Even in the hotel, they won't sell you beer.
But
for
the concert itself, how was that?
The concert itself was dying, man.
Yeah? I heard that the Grupo Firme concert was kind of like...
Well, I can tell you, my from.
But didn't you have like front row seats?
I did have front row seats.
Damn,
Maybe like how you guys ever been front row seats? Maybe a few chairs behind.
Yes,
the
actually it
arena.
was for Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good concert because literally it was like they waited for us to get to the concert.
Yeah.
That's how it felt because we got there. We were late already. We got to our chairs. There was a lot of people missing because on our way in, you saw a lot of people on the beer lines. Like the beer lines. If you guys ever been to any event, you already know the beer lines are for
Mexicans.
Yeah. So the people over there trying to get their beers or whatever, and then as soon as we get to our chairs, we're literally there for maybe like 5 minutes tops, and then the instantly the concert. The intros, Grupo, Firme, all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
And since again we were only like strictly drinking bottles, like the De Leon and all that stuff like that. We just
It was mad.
we didn't have to pee. You know what I mean? We didn't have we didn't break the seal. We were there a little tipsy, watching the concert.
Weren't you on like the big screen?
Yeah, it was.
You still got the picture of
Yeah, I
it?
do.
If you do got the picture, we'll probably insert it right here.
I do. It was there for a split second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Did you notice yourself? Like, honestly?
I did.
Yeah?
Because we kept coming up.
Yeah.
It wasn't just once. We kept coming up, and maybe I tried to catch it again, because like I don't know, they just randomly pick it. I guess maybe because they're singing their lungs out.
Yeah.
But they try to like catch the people that are more into it. You know what I mean? So that's why they got a little crazy.
No, Grupo really blew up. Like I don't know,
it did.
Like crazy.
I wasn't up, like into that much like of Mexican music until Grupo Firme.
For real?
Yeah. Like as much as I mean, I always wasn't actually. Yeah.
Like the real old classics.
Yeah, I was into the classics.
What do you
like,
consider
up until then,
like the
Grupo
Mexican,
Firme?
fucking like, what's that band that sings that?
Banda MS?
No, like I'm trying to compare it to like American Virgin, like a boy band type shit. Like they just blew up. Like
No.
no,
Not a boy band, because a boy band, you know, they have dance.
like NSYNC type. Like what do you compare it to?
Oh, no.
Like NSYNC and something like that.
No.
Like the way they just blew up to stardom.
No.
Not content wise, because we know.
No,
like,
I know.
No, I think they just switched it up. Cause
They
like,
switched it up,
Because
yeah.
like it's like just a group, like, well, especially like the music videos, like there's just a bunch of
Yeah, the
dudes
music videos is
just
like
having
a vibe.
fun. Yeah, hell yeah.
I think that's what sold them.
Exactly.
I
the
think that's what
music
sold
video,
them
yeah.
because
you just want to vibe with them.
you just want to vibe. You're like, oh man, they live their best life.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly, yeah.
they're doing their.
I definitely they saw our podcast and like we gotta copy
Yeah.
them.
They definitely want to. They definitely vibe. They definitely. Even in the concerts. The concerts is not only music, because then they start doing shows. They start doing like shots. They start doing little, you know, like like let's say where the.
Como que le hacen el
Yeah,
relajo
they do the rajo,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
you know, they get the crowd hype, and then boom, they drop a song, and then the people. It gets a point. Okay, to be honest, like it gets to a point where you're just like, okay, enough of the ha-has, you know, like I want to sing now. I came here for a concert at a comedy show.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so maybe that's where people be like, oh, you know, they forget about the concert because sometimes they start making it like a comedy show, you know, like they start messing with each other too much.
Start juggling.
They try to do too much.
Come on, the unicycle.
He just falls over.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like this.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, it's like pretty much that. It's like after a while you think the concert's over because they're just. First of all, they'd had enough songs.
Yeah.
To actually have to do that because they didn't have a lot of songs. You know, they had to pause it because remember they had a lot of featured songs. Like they were not the main stars of the song.
They had the cover songs.
They had cover songs.
Oh, they did.
They had a lot of most of the songs are cover songs.
Yeah, most of them.
I don't know that.
So then they try to throw their like original songs towards the end. And then, you know, they try to throw their best songs in the middle. You know, it seems like they have it all squared out. Yeah, they have it all squared out. But in between, they had to buy time. And you could tell off the rip because, you know, they had a little like, oh, chug, you know, like all these like, oh, you guys want to see this?
Did you chug?
And chug, nah, what the fuck was I going to chug?
$10 a beer. You chugging that shit.
The line was crazy.
I'm taking my time with that beer.
No, I didn't even have a beer since I got there a little bit, you know, feeling right.
Yeah.
The moment I got there, I did not move my chair. I didn't move from my chair, not even to use the bathroom because I didn't have to. Like it was like it was a perfect event.
No, that's what's up.
You know, instead of like constantly have to take a break.
All right, question: was there any fights in that shit?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I believe there was.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't something like a Royal Rumble, but it was mainly women.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, women that were.
Now, was it funny fights? Or like other fights?
Funny fight.
Because a woman fight is different from a man fight. Even a man fight, some of them are funny.
Oh, like they just rip each other's
It was
t-shirts
very
off and
insulting.
shit.
Like they were just insulting each other.
Oh.
They were like, move, B, you know, like stuff like that. They were just like, hurry up. But we were all leaving because we were on the floor.
Their inner DC came out.
Yeah, so we were coming up the steps to leave. And then you hear the, you know, the women just try to.
Also, can you tell like the difference between like a DC chick versus like, or a DC person or Mexican versus like a Cali or a New York?
To be honest, I didn't have the time.
Okay.
Or privilege or whatever, more than anything, time to actually have a big
Like look around
like we did in Texas.
That's why I bring that up.
In
Texas,
where we actually went to go eat.
Remember in Texas? Remember we went to Texas to watch Canelo Alvarez and Billy Joe Saunders. So there was this moment where me and you we went to the concession stands. Remember? And then we were like in line, and we're like, there was like, man, people were actually like, oh, you could tell she's a Cali girl. You could tell she's.
Yeah,
and there was this one girl that had Tim's on, remember?
Yeah.
They were like, oh, she's definitely a New Yorker girl.
Yeah.
And I was the only other one with Tim's on. That shit was funny. And then you could really tell like people apart. Like there's certain things that.
Well, the thing is, I think people have to represent. You know, when they're abroad.
Yeah.
Because you could tell the fools from a Cali food,
or from Texas food.
Yeah, or the Texas
Cali
food.
food.
Because
from a cub. From a cub.
What a cub?
No, like the people have like Dodgers, like LA.
Yeah.
They represent. So I feel
Pelones,
like,
you know.
It was mad fun though.
So I feel like that girl that you seen with Tim's did it on purpose just to represent like that she's from New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it was mad fun. It was really fun.
It was like a great.
It's crazy how there's like little things that really set you apart from everybody else. Like Tim's New Yorker.
Yeah.
Oh, LA Cap. She's
especially us. Like we barely leave like New York.
Yeah.
So like we look around.
Oh,
like,
Edgar Cut. You're from Texas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like we feel like this is like like the normal. But then we step out like into Texas, and then you see people are completely different from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You remember when we were in I forgot the name of the place. If you guys can help me out here. Hurtados barbecue. I remember seeing the sign. It would say, "Open at what was it? 11 or
something early, like at
10,
9,
like lunchtime ish, like you know." Until we're done, you know. The line. I swear to God, it was meant to be.
We drove. What time we went? Like around like 7 in the morning.
7:30, 8.
7. And they were like, let's just get in line. And like I swear to you, like 10 minutes later, that line was crazy.
Yeah.
So definitely we
got like a city block. Like a city block.
Yeah.
If not a little bit less, but no more than a city block.
And we was what, like number 2, 3?
We was like the third people on the line.
Yeah.
I remember. And then they even came up to offer us beers and whatever. And that's what we met also. People from Texas, from different parts of Texas.
Yeah, to our left was Cali people, and to the right was Texas.
Texas, and then their accents wasn't as they were different, but the same. Just like us, we were different but the same. You know, we all had, in a way, the same.
We all had different lingos,
lingos,
but it was like the same shit regardless.
Yeah,
like, we were talking about the same stuff. Just we were
and the
represented in
the
different
Bible phrase is cool. So
that was pretty amazing.
Whoever wants to go visit Texas, I'm telling you, people in Texas, the hospitality of Texas is real. If they say Texas has good hospitality, even to the police. Remember the police drove by and they would be like, you know, like saying hello to everybody, whatever. If that saying goes a long way. Right. You know, it's not like a Texas hospitality, and it's true. We've been there.
That's crazy,
yeah, the only assholes really are like New Yorkers.
I think we were kind of breeded to
allegedly.
Yeah, nah, but us we were like vibing with them.
Yeah, but it's like he says. Nice. I think it represents the culture. New Yorkers in general, they're kind of bred up to be kind of like tough,
watch my back, watch your back,
type of stuff. Yeah. But it was a fun experience regardless.
Like the Bronx. You gotta love the Bronx.
The Bronx is crazy.
All my Bronx people, you already know.
Yo, the Bronx is crazy right now. We should know. We're there like every fucking day.
Every day. We're there every day, right, Liz?
Don't you guys get kind of like is it to the point where it's like secondhand nature? Yeah, you just drive to the Bronx like normal.
Yo,
or there's moments where you guys are like, oh, yo, like really keep your eyes open for this shit. Like,
it depends. You feel the vibe. Like it's like everything. It's like there's days that you could just drive through because everybody's vibing and chilling. Mm-hmm. But there's a moment where you're just like, nah, this city's off today. Something smells
certain
fishy.
Streets, bro. Like certain streets. Hold on. Mm-hmm. So I remember one time, like when me and Pops were making deliveries. Like I was young. I was like, I don't know, like maybe in high school still, or maybe like a freshman-ish, right? So I was like whatever. And then I remember they just started shooting at each other in front of us, bro. Like we were in between gunshots, bro. Like. They were shooting at each other. We're just like, oh my god, like, and they were just like, and then they finished. We're like, all right, keep going.
He said, I
only had 4.
That was the 7th bullet. Yeah, we was counting bullets. We was like, he's a
Y'all was some Deadpool shit
counting bullets. Counting bullets. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've never had that one that far.
Remember that one time we went,
and it was close to 183rd.
That's the spot.
183rd is the spot, bro. You gotta be scared of that spot.
One place we went to that you pulled up, And we got all like done quick to get the bread out, and there was like a crew hanging out outside. And as soon as we got out, they were like, yo, what up? And they were like, no, we're just delivering bread.
Shit, I don't remember that, but I'll be like, yo.
Yeah, I remember you guys told me it was Blanquitas.
Blanquita, oh yeah.
Ghetto
Right
too,
in that
son.
corner is another hot box right there. Yeah. No, well, you gotta love it. You love it and hate it, but it's the Bronx is the Bronx.
Yo,
But it's funny how like New Yorkers like in general like they know like this is you're gonna expect this, right? I can just imagine somebody like imagine like a Texas person coming over and then like they experience this for the first time. Unless you think Texas is like wilder than like New
I
York.
don't know. I haven't been to anywhere else but Texas, but in where were we? Austin?
We were
Not Houston.
Houston.
No,
Houston?
no, no.
Houston.
Arlington.
I was like, yeah.
Arlington.
That
Yeah,
spot we
Arlington.
went to, that Texas Live spot, I regret not going back like a night. Like that shit looked like it was like lit during the night.
It looked lit, but it was just like too. Well, no, yeah, I'm sure it was lit. We could have vibed a lot, but to be honest, I wanted to go like when we were on the way back from the fight. I remember seeing the real Texas because you were driving, so you were just focused on the road.
Yeah.
I remember seeing like the side.
Oh, people chilling in the lawns and
People
stuff.
chilling in the
Yeah,
lawns,
I remember that too.
small little houses, people just hanging out, barbecues. Like it looked
It looked like a vibe.
It looked lit. You know what I mean?
Definitely looked like a vibe.
Honestly, after visiting Texas, I was like, you know what? Like, because I always was thinking about moving to Texas. And I was like, after going there, I was like, nah, it's a vibe over here. Like,
Yeah, it
I want
is.
to move over there. I mean, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but
Hey, wherever
I like
wherever
that.
life takes you, bro.
I like that.
Wherever life takes you, man, go with it.
Coffee shop coming to Texas near you.
Yep.
That's crazy.
They have too many prices already, though, so whatever.
So two more.
Two more, right?
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And do you consider like the South? Because you know how it went in New York, right? So Texas, the South that you go in the U.S. Is it closer to like that Mexican culture, or
Of course.
or that Mexican landscape, or you think it was still like, or do you still feel like very U.S.y?
I guess it all depends on where you're talking about because, like, to be honest, here it gets paisa quick.
Yeah.
I don't know, and then if you go a little
Okay,
bit,
for
a few
instance,
minutes up, you feel like you're in
here,
the
like here in New York, no matter what part of New York, like New York, there's spices and stuff, you still feel city vibes. In Texas, did you give you like very like campo, like pueblo vibes, or was it still like city vibes? Like the part that we were in.
50-50.
50-50?
Well, no, not 50-50, but a big piece. I felt the city because we were like in a where the stadium was.
Yeah.
And that was nothing but city movement. And then you like on our way back from the fight, you see like Texas of what it is because I guess that's like the back end of it, you know.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
So we came from the backside, you know. We didn't go through the main road. So when you see the backside, like you see like the convenience stores with metal bars everywhere. So you're like, oh, this is like the hood.
Yeah, again, I was driving, so
Yeah.
I didn't really pick it up like
You
that.
know, I would like to see it in action. You know, we didn't have time because like, we were like a very tight
So I
schedule.
was just like visiting and shit.
Yeah, and but like I saw, you know, or think of the Mexican people or whatever they were. I don't even know. You know, like they were just
we're
people.
just so assuming they were
just
Mexican.
assuming they were just people.
Besides the
They had
people we
pickup
spoke to?
trucks,
Yeah.
super loud music, neighbors on top of
It
each
was
other.
definitely
Everybody
club
just
vibes.
outside having a beer, whatever they were having, and you could see people eating. You know, like it was just
It
people
was
just
mad lit.
hanging out.
It looked like you were driving through a movie set type shit. Like it was mad lit. It was mad.
People were hanging out.
It was mad crazy.
And it looked good. It looked good. It looked like something that you can do once in a while. You know.
Yeah. Did that give you like nostalgic vibes? Like you're like, yo, like I want to go back to the Pueblo type stuff. Like I want to spend the time in the Pueblo. Or did it give you like?
No, I don't think it was Pueblo
Or did
vibes,
did it give you homesick vibes? Like I want to go back to New York.
Nah, I don't think either.
Either
I think
or,
either,
no.
To be honest, speaking of the Pueblo, like I would like to go back to the Pueblo.
How long has
just-
it been since you've been there?
To be honest, I wanna say 2016 was the last time I went.
Word, it was
Yeah.
that long ago?
Yeah.
Since when I went with you, 2012,
That was a minute ago, son.
10 years ago.
I think the last time was 4 years ago.
You went?
You
You
went?
went?
Yeah, for for my grandma's stuff.
Oh, that's right.
So I want to say 3 or 4 years ago, I think.
You actually went?
That's right.
Yeah, what the
That was a holograph.
No, I didn't even know. Like, I don't know. Right?
Didn't your parents tell you the story about what happened with me?
Tell him.
No, I'll tell the story. I have no idea what you're
So
talking
what happened was, okay, so
Tell the story.
so I went back to hometown. I went back home because
Tlaxcuapa.
unfortunately my grandmother passed away, right? After a very long battle with cancer, so she passed away. So we went, right. This was a day of the burial, right?
Okay.
So you know how it's like, I don't know if it's frowned upon, but my grandpa was like, it's not right for like relatives to carry the casket from the
Okay.
from church to the gravesite.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't care. Like I was like, no, I'm doing it. Like I feel like and I was carrying la cruz también. Like I swear, when people say that, like you never felt that type of pressure on your shoulders till you carry something like that you love. Like I swear, like yeah, like.
I felt. We felt that.
No, I assume you guys have definitely. No, we definitely felt that from that
yeah,
part, you know.
Saying that.
But like yeah, like I think that was just like I felt that even more just because it was my grandma, and me and my grandma had a very special relationship.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, like I haven't had one like that. But yeah. So point is that it was a burial. Okay, whatever happened, we buried my, everybody started drinking whatever, la mariachis and la banda, and everybody was like, it went from like sadness to like people were talking about like the good old times and drinking and stuff. So anyways, I took a 100 años, I took a bottle with me, and I just started like walking around and drinking. And like I kind of wanted to.
You weren't sharing, boy?
No.
I
wanted to like zone out. I didn't want to deal with nobody.
Gotcha.
So I walked away, and all of a sudden I hit a wall, and I turned around, and I was like in front of somebody very special. Also, I was in front of next to his tomb, like randomly, and I said there was like a little rock. I sat down, and I just kept drinking and talking. Everybody left. They left me in the cemetery. They locked, like I saw them locking the doors and everything. I was just like, fuck it, I'm staying here. I don't care. That's how sauce I was. Your mom and dad came back and looked for me.
I did not know that.
Your mom and dad.
Yeah, I never heard that story.
They walked to the first thing they walked to where my grandma was. They didn't see me. They kept walking towards the exit, and they saw me in front of
No way.
Yeah. And then
crazy.
your dad picked me up, like tell me, and your mom was like, no, mijo, like it's life, like we got even though it hurts, we gotta push through it, and I was just like, no, like leave me here. It's like I was really sauced, but your parents are the ones that rescued me from spending the night in the cemetery.
Damn.
Yeah.
You would have woke up there like at 4 a.m, like what the fuck?
Yeah, I would woke up dumb scared. Like,
Fucking with a scar in his back and his lungs missing. I mean, one of his livers missing.
That's crazy. I did not hear about that.
They never told that?
No, never.
Yeah, man.
No, I never heard that story either.
That's crazy.
Ask them. I swear to you, that shit happened. Unless I fucking imagined it all.
So you owe them, bro. You better work at the bakery for a week for free.
I mean, that allegedly it happened. No, but yeah, man. But I think nothing beats Pueblo. Are you like when you go to Mexico? Are you very like let's go straight to the Pueblo, or like let's spend some time in the city?
I go straight to the Pueblo, bro.
Yeah.
I go straight to the Pueblo. Why? Because the times I went to the Pueblo, there was nothing in the city.
Oh.
Well, not saying there was nothing in the city, but there was nobody to go with.
Okay.
The times I went was most of the time was when it was with me, Theo.
I'm have a very different because half of my mom's side, they're all like they're some of them are in the DF.
No, don't get me wrong.
Some of them are
some of my parents,
which is still kind of city vibes.
My mom's people are in well, my people too, because it's my family. But I barely vibe with them. But they're right there in Puebla.
Puebla City.
Puebla City. Yeah.
I heard Puebla City is very beautiful. I've never been, honestly.
Yeah, but I don't stay with them. Why? Because I don't feel because I don't really know
Connection.
Yeah, not connections. Because when I go, I connect with my people, but I just don't know what to talk about. You know what I mean? Like I guess connection if you want to say it like that, but I go straight to the Pueblo. That's where I feel at home.
Because I spent times in the DF, and then times in Cuerna where I have some other family. But I never really felt home until I got to the pueblo.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
So that's why I feel like if I ever go back, like I want to go straight to the pueblo. It's weird because not many people really.
Have you ever traveled alone?
No.
Never.
No.
Me neither.
No.
Never?
I don't think so. No.
Next podcast, we're going traveling alone to the pueblo.
I've done it.
We're
I've
in
done it like-
Indonesia. What the?
I've done it like 4
I'm gonna
times.
start crying in the fucking airport.
The first time I did it was because I was going so often to do to see ves que next and all that stuff like that. I was going a lot with Tia. So I was young, ya estaba yo grande, you know, like to memorize the camino.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know what to do. I know where to go. So eventually I just memorized it, right?
Yeah.
The first time I did it like that, like I went to, on Mexico City, then I went to
The terminal to get to go to
the terminal. I forgot what it's called, like El Capo.
I don't remember.
Well, it's called El Capo or something, but it's in Puebla. And then from there you gotta take a bus. Yo, wait,
time out.
I thought you had
This shit was like more than halfway up to the and he just put Rona in this shit.
I got
Nah, make this shit, yo.
I forgot you had twisted tea.
He's trying to get us canceled already, bro.
Yo, drink, I dare you.
Yeah. Drink it.
No, I have to.
He's gonna get more fucked up.
Fuck.
I dare you. Fondo.
Yo, we're just talking about the. I'm not chugging this shit. I'm not chugging. Look at this. Yo, it's a full cup. I'm not chugging
Not a
this
full
shit.
cup.
I'm not chugging this shit.
He fondled it.
Yo, I need new friends. I need new friends.
That's beer.
That
So you're gonna be thirsty.
tastes nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, stop lying. How does it taste? Yeah.
Nasty.
Really?
Yes, because it's like the sweetness from the twisted tea, but like I
You
don't
can't
have
mix that shit.
like the
Yeah.
tart from the fucking
You know,
Rona.
you had a fucking finger. I was like a finger.
You take your fucking butt. You want to take like butt too.
God damn, that was disgusting. And that's why you don't fall for peer pressure, guys. That was
Yeah,
disgusting.
this is a
was,
presentation of peer pressure.
Dare.
Don't fall for peer pressure.
That was disgusting.
So for my answer for the question that you asked
Which I
about
forgot.
the city or the pueblo, I never been to the city honestly, so
No?
I don't really know. Yeah, I can't really decide.
You know, one experience I had in the city, in Mexico City, that I was like, okay, I'm never coming back to the city. There was this one time I was with my cousins from my mom's side. They ordered Domino's.
Damn.
But they put katsu on the Domino's pizza.
Oh, never.
And after that, I was like, this is not my people's.
I ain't gonna lie, I had some in Tehuizingo. Wakatsu. Not bad.
For real?
Yeah, not bad.
It doesn't
It
give
might
you
sound
like,
crazy, but it's not bad. Try it.
real?
In Tehuizingo.
That was single been having some good pizza. though. Some good pizza.
Yo, let's talk about the time me and you went in Tlaxcuapan to go pick some pizza.
Pizza?
You're a better storyteller. Go ahead.
Chismoso.
How old were we? How old were we? Had to be like
10 years ago, so we were 16.
16? No way. I feel like we were younger than that.
We went in 2012. And it was this is on my 16th birthday.
Okay.
No, and you had just turned 16 too.
Okay, so you know how back then in El Pueblo there wasn't much people that had like fast food type shit, you could say. We found out somebody like in the cerro, like deep in the cerro, was made pizza
Deep in the
in the
say it in English.
in the like in the mountains.
Yeah, in the mountains. Yeah.
Had like was making pizza. So now you know how near your grandma's house there was somebody that made pizza.
More?
Before that.
Oh, before that.
Before that.
Okay.
This was when we went for next, right?
Yeah.
So, point is, we walked all the way to the
Oh, I know what you're talking about. But
all
go
the way
ahead.
to the
Yeah,
cerro,
yeah.
all the way to the top of the mountains. Like we
For like a slice of pizza.
and we went for pizza.
No, we went for like 2 pies or something like that.
And so the guy, whatever he started making it, you know.
What I remember about that. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
What I remember about that pizza guy used to have to order like 2 hours ahead.
Oh, really?
I
It
remember.
makes sense now.
Probably, yeah.
Because we was waiting for like 3 hours.
Yeah, he would be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, you could come pick it up like at 9 at night."
He started going like this, trying to make a fire. So to make a just a quick feeling, like where we're from is like mad, like third world.
Yeah,
Like, there's
it's
no,
getting
like,
modern
it
now. But
was.
I don't know how
Now.
I don't know how
Until
much.
Chubb became president. Now it's the first world.
But back then, like it was pretty third
Yeah.
world, like you know.
Which made it fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a different
We
vibe
made it-
from
we
where
made
we're
it.
from. It was a different vibe, and it just
Wait.
made it so much better
But,
growing
yeah.
up.
But back to the story.
But yeah, go ahead.
So we went right. We asked for a plain pie and pepperoni pie because that was the only options. And so we were waiting. Whatever point, nigga, like I swear to you, we were like waiting for like 3 hours, like playing with rocks, like we had nothing to do up there, yo. And then it was like whatever, like some 40 pesos. And nigga put like 100 pesos,
Like
and he was like,
$100,000 bill.
and he's like,
whatever,
"No
peso,
tengo
whatever."
cambio." That's what we got. So then we had to wait for him to go look for cambio, come back, give us the change. And by this time it was pitch black.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Yeah, it was
And this
pitch
was
black.
back then when we had like no
No
street
lights.
lamps, like
Yeah.
nothing. So we like I remember I told him, like, yo, should we just sleep here? Like I don't want to go back. So we walked and then we just started walk. The only light was the church light.
The church light.
That was the other side of town.
And you know, my house was like really close to the church. So I remember we were walking and we heard like animals and dogs barking and we were just like dumb scared. Like, oh my god, yo, I'm scared to walk back home for this because it was all pitch black.
Yeah, it's pitch
Like
black.
you had to walk back from memory. Like
Yeah.
knowing like
and if there was a moon.
Oh no. Oh,
the moonlight too, huh?
Moonlight,
too.
yeah. Moonlight, and the only other light was our light, where
In the street.
where grandma
Your
lives.
street,
Oh, yeah.
your street was the only one that had a street light. I swear to God, there was
So,
the only one that had a
we
street
was
light.
literally just looking at the light and just walking towards it.
So we were like, yo, just follow the light. Follow the light. So
I don't know, just
we
follow
had
the
the
fucking
pizza.
light.
And the whole time it was like, Krispy Kreme pizza.
Yeah, on some shit like that. Yeah, it was like, yo, just
It was a funny experience. And then we got home to where I live, and we just ate the pizza. And then and she was dumb cold by the time we got home. It was a fun experience. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
it was
lie.
fun,
It was
it
a
was fun.
scary experience.
The scariest one, I had a few scary ones, but no wait, there's a lot of scary ones. But the one of them was one time we came back from getting like tacos. It was me, E, Danny, Chel, and I think that's it. Point is that we're driving. I'm driving back with Tio Juan. Tio Juan, his padrino, your uncle Juan. Is
In the white truck?
pickup truck.
The white truck? Yeah,
We only had one wiper that moved slow, like
damn.
and then one light that was foggy in the middle of the mountain, having turns are like
crazy curves like
crazy
that.
curves.
Yeah.
and then the point is that it was raining. We were coming back with food. We got caught in one of those turns. Once we caught a turn, a truck just came driving right next to us. Like on the turn, I didn't see it coming because the mountain blocked us to see. Point is that he turned, I turned, and I kind of like drove.
Oh, you were driving?
Yeah, I was driving.
What?
To like inch like away from him, but I knew that there was a ditch on the other side.
Oh shit.
Eric was like, "Bro, you couldn't even fit a penny between you and the
The fucking truck.
truck." Yeah. He said you guys were gonna go. Well, we were gonna go because they were gonna be the first ones gone because they were in the back. They were gonna go ejected, but I don't know. I don't know. At that moment, like you just have tunnel vision. You just want to get it through. You just want to get it done, and then the adrenaline kicks in.
Of course, yeah. No, my brother's like a man of a million near-death experience. Yo, tell him about the time that you flipped over in the grandpa.
You flipped over?
Yeah.
You flipped over in the car.
Alright,
He was
so
like, how old were you?
In the pueblo?
I was probably like, I want to say Samantha's age. I was 7, 8.
Like 9, 10.
No fucking way.
Yeah. So I was around that age. I remember David was probably like very small, maybe not even. I don't think.
I probably was.
Probably, my mom was probably still pregnant.
How old
I think you were a little baby.
How old are you guys apart? How old are you guys years apart right now?
How old?
I'm 32.
26.
So 6 years.
Mhm.
So if
So
you
you
were,
were.
so if
So
you
you
were
were like 2 years old.
yeah, you were just like a little, yeah.
So, point is that we're driving. We're coming back from the Cerro. I remember with my grandpa. We come back. He has a blue Chevy. Forgot what.
Still has it.
Well, he still has it. Nice Chevy, a small 4-door
survived
car.
the flips.
I want to find out. It's like a. Do you know the kind of the car cars? It's a classic. Point is that it was one of those old school metal cars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The stick shifter was on the side. You know, it was a 3-speed. You know, car guys. You know, the shifter was like this, not like like how it is now.
Oh, where it was manual?
It was
on the side?
manual
Oh,
on
that's
the
cool.
side.
Uh-huh.
So we driving. I remember that day. There was like a party the day before. I think it was for Tio Hera's wedding, if I'm not mistaken. We had like canastas de pan and all that bullshit. You know how the traditions or whatever.
recuerdos and shit.
Yeah. So point is that we had to take back to the bakery that was in Piazza. They were like, you guys got to bring us back our canastas the next day after the party. So Grandpa had to go to work that morning. Came back with the chivos, I remember. Then we were all trying to leave, me, Dennis, and Cari, in the car. And then Grandma was like, no, it's the abuelita Fresina. So me and abuelito Emiliano, he's like, oh, just let him go. So it was us two. We hit the road. With the Barranca, we hit the main road. Now we hit the main road, and again, with those curves, left and right, sharp turns. And I don't know, I was just like distracted, like trying to like touch the little
The
the little bush
yeah, the
that's on the
bushes
side
on
of the
the-
mountains.
uh-huh.
But I'm over there like playing
Yeah.
whatever. So once I start hearing that thing and seeing them inside the car, all you hear is click, 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 and then like the bush, and then all you see is
The
just
bush was touching you now.
the bush is touching me. So I go, and then the car just goes airborne. Boom. All you see is just, I don't know if you guys ever like watch novelas, and when there's like a car rollover, everything goes black, and then all you
Slow
see
motion.
is glass, slow motion, literally slow motion. The glass just goes, that's all you hear, just the glass just breaking, and then black for some reason. And then it just stops.
You blacked out.
Yeah, like you're just black. Like it's just black for no reason. It could be in the middle of the day because you're shifting left and right. Your vision doesn't tunnel real quick. We stop. Tires up, bro. Tires up. So now I'm trying to find the light, but like the light to get the fuck out the car. So I'm over there crawling out the car, and then Grandpa's like, no, don't get out. But like, I don't know if I was just me now thinking like that, but I was like, I need to get the fuck out this car. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I gotta get out this car. So I get out the car, and then Grandpa, I remember he gets up and he shakes his feet, looks for his sombrero, he's like, woo! Like so I was just like, but not this point, I wasn't even scared yet because they were like, oh, people drive by, they said, échale tierra, and then Grandpa was trying to like do something and he got burned. So we start throwing dirt on the thing for it won't catch fire. And I remember there was a Jetta, old school Jetta. Some young guys pulled up and extinguished it, turned off the fire. If not, that car would have been canned. It would have been done. And then you had some people down at the Barranca because they were like taking their cows or whatever the case may be. They came up and they came check up on us. That's when the shock kicked in. I was like shaking and shivering, like I was just like, "Yo, bro,
damn,
my
imagine
life."
a young ass kid
I was
también.
shaking and shivering, and I was just like, "Holy
Crazy.
shit!" And then maybe like 10 minutes later, I'm at the side of the mountain. Mom comes by because you were sick. You were had like a flu or cold or something like that, and they took you to the to the doctor. And they come by, and then the second. Remember, we had two trucks at the Abuelita Concha's house.
Yeah.
So one drove by. Abuelito Arnulfo still was alive. They drove by, and then the other car drove by. I said like everybody just stopped. Coincidentally, our family drives by, and they see the car flipped over, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Mom was like, where's my dad? Like, well, she told me this later. She was like, where's my dad? Where's my dad? You know, like, and then he said they see me like on the top of the mountain, not even the top, like in the middle of the hill, like over there, like just like looking around. Because they said that I tried to walk home because I was so in shock and so scared that I was like, I remember we used to play soccer like 20 minutes down driving, and we used to walk home, and I was like, I walk home. And then, but that was just, I guess, your shock. You were
so you was around with your mom's dad.
Yeah, with mom's dad. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's when, and then the car, they flipped it over eventually. They towed it to Piazza. They eventually fixed it, and it's still around.
It still works.
It still works.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was a crazy one. Yeah, it was in a few. I have a lot of good memories, good and crazy memories over there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I feel like you gotta really embrace the Pueblo lifestyle and enjoy and enjoy it. Like it's a very unique way to live and a very unique experience.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's mad fun. Besides the reasons why I've been to the Pueblo, like the reason for going, I have nothing but good memories. Like nothing but great stories, good memories, and it's like it's I don't know how to explain it. It's more than just a vibe. Like it's
a lifestyle.
You really feel at home. Like it's weird to explain, but you're not like you really feel at home. And I'm pretty sure people that are also from a pueblo style, like a campo style, they know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
because it's not like to me, I love it because I like to visit it.
Right.
So if you tell me if you want to move over there, I'm gonna be like, nah.
Yeah,
I'm good.
that's true.
I'm good where I'm at.
That's true. It's true. It's different from visiting to like honestly living that lifestyle. It is very, very different. Mm-hmm. But it was fun, man. It's fun.
It's good. I mean, hopefully soon we'll take a nice little trip over there. I heard you got an ATV over there.
You got an ATV over there? Man, rich kid. You got ATV over there?
I don't.
What's stopping you from getting an ATV over there?
I don't even know they sell ATVs over there. They still sell burros.
We still jump on the burros.
We still to jump on burros.
Didn't your parents just build like a whole new house type over there?
I don't know how far is it because I every single time they want to show me videos of it and whatnot, like I tell them.
Now, when you go to your grandma's house or to like back to your grandma's house?
What do you mean?
Like when you for instance, for me, when I go, well, you know.
Oh no!
For my house, it's like my grandma's house is like the first plant, and then the second plant is like the building that my dad built.
This is actually behind your grandma's house.
No way! So what is it? It isn't even seen?
Mm-hmm.
Well, your parents?
Yeah.
No way! That's crazy.
It's behind your grandma's house.
Well, actually, we gotta go because we haven't been in a while, so I'm pretty sure that second floor is already.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've been trying to say, like, yo, guys, let's go. You trying to go? You down to go in the summer?
I'm already going in July.
Look at this guy. Can I go with you?
Can I work? Get my ticket, son. Like that's crazy. Are you looking forward to go?
Yeah.
You fell off the ATV ever?
Nah.
Never?
Have you've driven the ATV though, right?
I heard they got lost.
You got lost?
No? Was that a cheese man? That had to be a cheese man.
Just also.
I don't know. That's what I heard. No?
Uh-huh.
All right, so that was a cheese man. You know Tlaxcuapan, you. If they don't, if there is they put the salt and pepper in the
put your pep in the step. That's
in the cuento.
That's
I have fell off a motorcycle though.
Yeah, I fell off the burro once.
Oh yeah, nah.
To this day, I haven't driven an ATV in the pueblo. I got on the burro.
I have a crazy, well, not bruise, but like a picture of when I fell off the motorcycle. Not of me off the motorcycle, just the aftermath. It was me and my friend Toño, alias El Cadón.
El chocolate?
Chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate.
Big boy.
Yo, he's mad funny.
He's hilarious. Great guy.
He's
great dude.
mad funny.
Big guy, man. But super humble, super nice.
Very
super,
humble.
if what the little bit that he has, he'll give it to you. Point is that one day we were getting fucking smacked.
Oh.
The point is that we were getting, a little hammer, He's like, yo, give me a ride home, and he wasn't that far. But yo de tentón, I asked my boy Leo. He has a bakery. He actually the one who taught me how to make cakes. So I was like, yo, bro, let me hold your bike. And he was like, yeah, no doubt. So I'm over there, fucking hop in. So drunk, unbalanced. 1, 2, freaking, the dude is big. The fucking big ass dude. How the hell you balance that? So I'm over there riding it, and then he's like, the fucking bike is just moving left and right, left and right, left and right. We finally go onto the dirt road. This is where it gets more dangerous because like if you hit the hard dirt road, you'll be fine. But if you hit sand, you're tailgating. You're done. So I guess since it was so dark, like you guys saying, like around that area was just dark. I'm over there. Then I knew there was a hill, so I gunned it, and I missed the ramp. When I missed the ramp, I hit that shit straight forward. And when I hit it, we both like instantly stop and then go sideways. But this whole weight is behind me. And then I'm like trying to hold up the bike, and the whole bike just falls on my leg, and I had the hugest bruise.
I remember that shit was like this big. Fucking like this big.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Nah, Joel is dumb fun, bro. He's mad fun in the point.
Yeah. So like for me, like just to wrap this thing up, like for me, like Mexico is like the pueblo, Tlaxcuapan. So like when I think about going to Mexico, I think about going to Tlaxcuapan, just vibing out, just do whatever.
Everybody to their own. Some people love going to the city, which I understand.
I definitely have to try the city.
Some people
definitely have to try the city, but
like going to like what I say like suburbs, you could say. And some people just love the pueblo lifestyle.
yeah.
So it all depends on what you like.
I feel like if you go, when you have time to go, do it all.
Yeah.
You know, it's time and obviously budget it right. You could do 1-2 days in the pueblo, but then remember, a lot of things are very distant from each other.
That's the only thing I've been pretty lucky because I have family in the city, family like in the suburbs, and family in the pueblo. So I tried it all three, and hands down, well, personally for me,
There's suburbs in Mexico?
yeah.
Like where?
Well, what I consider suburbs from where I went to was a place called Cuernavaca, Morelos, which is it's yeah, you could say like the suburbs. You could say it gives you like city vibes, but not really city vibes because it's still kind of like undeveloped.
Yeah.
So I would consider it the suburbs. So yeah, I've tried all three, and for me, like the pueblo, hands down, is like where I had the most fun, the most where I felt the most at home. And
I think a lot of people, like obviously like taste their own, but like a lot of people that we know, we should definitely like. I think everybody should have that experience of going to the pueblo. You know what I mean? That's a dope ass experience.
Where you're from, because
you kind of feel safe, but like you're in the fucking in the
it's
middle
just
of nowhere.
that campo lifestyle is just different.
So it does take out like the survivability in you. You know what I mean? So it's pretty dope, but at the same time you're still safe. You chuck that shit, remember?
I know, right? I was like, do I still have any?
Right, anyways, so that's gonna wrap up today's segment. You guys wanna finish up with anything? Want to say anything? I mean, you chugged the whole fuking.
I know, right?
Long
Well, I want to say something.
Alright, say it.
Boca Azteca over here.
I want to say appreciate to this pod. What's it called again?
It was fun, right?
Culture shot. Sorry, I have a few in me.
It's fun, right?
It was fun. I had a great fucking time.
That's what's up.
I want to take a last shot before I go.
Yo,
Damn.
like, subscribe, please subscribe. And leave a comment. It really means to us when you guys comment. You guys leave your input.
Guys, what the hell, man?
And leave a comment. Like, what's if you've been to a campo, wherever you're from, leave a comment of your best experience, your work experience,
or your hometown. I mean,
where you're from.
Yeah, where you're from.
Shout out where you're from.
Or invite us to it.
If you're from Jamaica, like how's your hometown in Jamaica? Just comment something.
Whatever.
Let us know.
Us.
Well, cheers to you guys.
So
cheers to
with our
us.
special guest,
Damn, when did you fill this up?
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right.
So, all right,
Cheers, guys.
Culture shot.
Culture shot.
See you guys.
I gotta go home. I can't chill with you guys no more.